I recreated the first ever video I uploaded on YouTube. Let's see how much have I improved. Link of that video is in the description. Now the important question needed to be asked here is what did I lack in that video? Fucking everything. From confidence to script to not keeping my phone in landscape mode to not removing this shitty earphone off my neck before filming. My background music was stolen from a very successful Indian YouTuber, PJ explained. My editing was shitty. It's only after I came across Hilly Smith that I understood something about editing. My first video was about House of the Dragon versus Game of Thrones, and that is what is going to be in this video, but mostly I'll be talking about Game of Thrones. So let us begin this video. The first aspect I'll be considering today to compare these both series, which according to me is the most important aspect when it comes to these kind of series, is story. Let me say this right away. Game of Thrones' story is much better than House of the Dragon's story. Game of Thrones is complex. Everyone is trying to survive and make a name for themselves and their family in the Seven Kingdoms. And to do that, there's a lot of stuff done. There's killing, cutting, fucking, plotting, burning, witchcraft, sacrifices, some really heavy ones. Game of Thrones fucks with your emotions, yet in itself, it is an emotion. If you say Valar Morghulis to someone who has watched Game of Thrones, and I want you to say it with me if you have watched Game of Thrones, he or she will definitely reply with, that's right, Valar Dohaeris. On the other hand, what's House of the Dragon's story? It's all about Targaryens. No, I'm for real. It's really all about Targaryens. It's when George R.R. Martin was high and was writing, and he decided to give the Targaryens a curse. And the curse goes like this: a Targaryen shall always end up as well as end with a Targaryen. Let's talk about the next aspect we're considering here, and that is characters. And let me say this right away. Game of Thrones is brutal. They make you fall in love with a character only to take that character away from you forever in front of your eyes, and you can do shit. Comment your saddest death in the comment section. Mine was Ned Stark. Felt his void and absence throughout the series. Sean Bean is awesome. What I mean is Game of Thrones has better characters than House of the Dragon does. What memorable characters do we have from House of the Dragon? Rhaenyra, Alicent, Daemon, a pussy. On the other hand, in Game of Thrones, we have Ned Stark, Robb Stark, Khaleesi, Pussy, the Lannisters, an asshole. And I'm only talking about the first season here. I won't talk on cast now because it needs a full-length video. Look, I was just trying to recreate my video. I know this topic is bullshit. If we have watched Game of Thrones, we are anyway going to watch House of the Dragon. And I also know that this is not a fair comparison because Game of Thrones has 8 seasons and House of the Dragon has 1. But it was my first video, guys. What can you expect from me? I was a nincompoop. I am not good at conclusions, so I am just gonna go with thank you for watching this video. Live an awesome life.